Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here. Welcome. If you can just say hello and where you're from, that would be awesome. So, this is a little bit of an impromptu live stream that I decided to do for two reasons. One, I've been doing them on Instagram and wanted to come on to YouTube and say hello to all you folks. And also want to talk a little bit about Vishwamitra this week. He's an important part of the Brzee, the Shreem Brzee path, and also because of this time period right now, very special, and I'll let you know why. So first, let's talk about the power times of this week. So first of all, what's a power time? It is when we can access a particular energy that helps us to move faster in our path. It accelerates what it is we're doing in some way. So today's the 14th moon. And tomorrow or tonight actually shifts into the new moon in the US. So you'll have to check where you are in the world. That new moon is an opportune time to connect with your ancestors and allow the rituals that you do, the Tarpanam offerings that you do, to help release them and give yourself some peace and clear away karma. We're talking about Shreem Brzee, so you can clear away financial karma. Lots of things. So make sure you do your Tarpanam and your ancestor offerings on the new moon. Now, after the new moon, we're shifting into the waxing moon phase. We're just getting out of the waning moon phase, so we're kind of like the energy is diminishing down to not diminishing, but it's shifting into a place where there's more stillness. There's less mind. Great time to meditate. And then we're going to move out of that where the more abundant energy comes in. And that's where it becomes a time where you can chant Shreem Brzee manifest a little easier in the waxing moon phase than you can in the waning moon phase. So after Monday, we'll move into the first phase of the moon until we get to the new moon. And that's where your energy, the buildup, is happening. Also, this week is Ganesha's birthday, September 9th in the US. Usually it's several days of celebrations. Pillai Center is hosting not only rituals, but initiation from Dr. Pillai, recorded and live. There's actually 4 different sessions with Dr. Pillai that'll be provided. So a lot going on if you're interested in participating. So as I mentioned last week, we talk about Ganesha a little bit in Shreem Brzee because Dr. Pillai says wherever Lakshmi is, Ganesha is. And so they go together. Ganesha can remove obstacles in the path to your material and spiritual blessings. So we want to keep him close. On that day, chant Om Gam or Om Gam Ganapataye, whatever mantra you know for Ganesha, or like I said, participating in the new sessions with Dr. Pillai is ideal. So that's this week. And then finally on Sunday is Anuradha Star Day. And Anuradha Star is the birth star of both Lakshmi and Vishwamitra. Happens every month. So we get this power time that we can use every single month. And it's Sunday. So this is a great segue into Vishwamitra. So power times for him, like I mentioned, Anuradha Star. Also on Sundays, because he gave the sun mantra, the Gayatri mantra, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, that mantra. He actually gave that to the world. That's one of his contributions. So not only did he give the Brzee mantra that was divinely transmitted to Dr. Pillai, which then became part of Shreem Brzee and Brzee, which we all know and love, but he also gave the Gayatri mantra. So this week is important because it's Anuradha Star. It's also Sunday. And sun is in Leo. And Dr. Pillai teaches that when the sun is in Leo, the sun brings us even more energy, more power. So remember we talked about power times and when things happen and why we should do them at certain times so that they are more beneficial to us. This is one of those times. The sun leaves Leo around September 15th, 16th. So we have a little bit more time inside of this beautiful window, this power. So what should you do? You should be chanting the Gayatri mantra. And you can also be chanting Brzee, of course. So this is a statue of Vishwamitra. I absolutely love him. I absolutely love this statue. Pillai Center created a replica of a statue that is in his temple in India, in Vijayapati. I think it's the only one that's ever been done in terms of a replica. It's just 100% beautiful. If you want one, I have to see if we're shipping yet from India, but you can write to office@pillaicenter.com if you don't find it on the website, because I know we had to stop some of the shipments. But we are getting this back up and running so that you can purchase. So a little bit also about Vishwamitra. He had, he started out as a king who wanted to serve and bring prosperity to his people. And that wasn't happening he needed a divine way. There wasn't even enough funds, money for him to help everyone he wanted to help. So he wanted a divine path. Lots of stories in between, but he was finally able to get the teacher and study, and kind of went up and down in his path until he finally attained Brahma Rishi status, which is the highest form of Rishi that you can get. So he clearly did very well in his spiritual path. And during that session, or during his journey, he came up with the Brzee mantra, where he was meditating for 1,500 years in another dimension. And that's what brought the mantra to Dr. Pillai, when Dr. Pillai brought it to the world. Now, Vishwamitra literally means friend of the world. So Vishwamitra's purpose was to help us. Same with Dr. Pillai, right? He did this penance, this meditation, in order to have mantras be revealed to him that he can then reveal to the world. He was a bit of a conduit. So I just wanted to give Vishwamitra some props and attention, because Sun is in Leo, and because Brzee, and because his birth star is coming up, and it's just a really beautiful time to honor him. We don't want to forget about Vishwamitra and his important role in Shreem Brzee, and bringing Shreem Brzee to the world. So I'll take some questions if you have any. Hello, everyone. Thank you for saying hi. We have folks from Toronto, from India. Super. So I'll just talk a little bit more while I'm waiting for any questions to come through. So the temple in India, in Vijayapati, is, like I said, we made a duplicate of the statue there, but it is one of the most amazing places, one of my favorite places on earth. It literally is, and it's just so peaceful and beautiful, and his energy and power are so prevalent. They're really there. And when we were taking people to India, we stopped for COVID. We took folks to that temple, and everyone just was blown away. That's what it does to you. All right, any questions? Brazil, hello. All right, I guess there's no questions today. Just had a kind of a bit of a low-key session. Some reminders, folks. We do free live sessions every Friday on this channel. Mornings, US, I think it's 8:30 a.m. So just come here and enjoy an hour of chanting and meditation. And then I usually go live on Instagram, but today went on both on Sundays to give us an overview of the Power Times. Plus we have what's called Wealth Power Time events. And that is a paid program, a subscription model, $50 a month, where you receive access to guided poojas or offerings every Friday you watch, and Full Moon Fire Labs every month. So great opportunity to connect with your community, participate in rituals, and really access and ride the energy of those Power Times. All right, folks, so it was wonderful being with you. Please like and share and tell your friends, and we'll see you next week. Namaste.